Dear students, myself Dr. Narendra Rally, Assistant Professor PG Department of Commerce and Management Studies, VSM College Autonomous, Ramachandrapuram. I am here to explain you on the concept of managerial economics. In managerial economics, we are in fourth unit under price and output determination. In my earlier videos, you have understood what is a market, what are different market structures, what is a perfect market, what is imperfect market, and what are different types of imperfect markets and all. And along with that, now the price and output determination. Let us discuss about monopoly monopoly market. That is price and output determination under monopoly market conditions. Yes. What is monopoly market? Monopoly market is a place where there is only single seller. That is, he enjoys the complete monopoly power. It is complete opposite to perfect competition. The monopoly market for a commodity is characterized by single seller. Monopoly market will have is having single seller, no close substitutes, no close substitutes. That is, there is only one seller and there are no close substitutes for the monopolist's product, and the seller faces no immediate threat of competition. Therefore, in this situation, in this situation, the firm and industry coincide by definition. So that is when there are no firms, no other firms, and when there is only one particular seller or producer, so the industry and the company will be one and the same. Therefore, the demand function facing a monopolist the demand function facing a monopolist is the same as that of facing the industry. Since there is only one seller, that is monopolist, so the company and the industry is one and the same. The demand for monopolist is equal to the demand for industry. Therefore, thus a monopolist's demand curve would be falling. A monopolist's the demand curve for a monopolist is falling. And when the demand curve for monopolist falls, the demand for the industry also falls. A monopolist, like a perfectly competitive firm, would be expected to have U shaped average and marginal cost curves. That is, just like the perfect competition, the marginal cost curve average cost curve are U shaped. U-shaped. The situation will be like the the curves will be like as shown below. On the x-axis you have quantity, and on the y-axis you have price. Now we already discussed that the demand is falling. So the average revenue and marginal revenue also falls. Also we discussed that the marginal cost and average cost are U-shaped. Let us keep this point as A, and this point is Q, and this point is P, and this point is B. This one could be average total cost. Yeah, perfect. This one could be marginal cost. If you observe the point where the marginal revenue touches the marginal cost. In order to explain you clearly, I'll just explain you the chart by chart again. This one is marginal revenue, and this one is average revenue. On x-axis you have quantity, and in y-axis you have price. Also, what we discussed is that this point as origin. This point as origin. If we observe, average revenue and marginal revenue are falling. Let us draw the cost curves. This one could be average No, let us draw a little bit higher. Average total cost. Let us draw another, that is marginal curve. No, first just point out um, okay, this point is Q and this point is A and this point is price P. And the point where the average total cost curves cut, this point is B. So from this point let us draw
మరి చాట్ పంపు బట్టలు ఎలా చేసుకుంటాం అయ్యంట బట్టలు తీసావా డాడీకి అన్నం పెట్టినానా పాలు
this. And let us find out this point as C. We have marginal revenue, we have average revenue, but what we don't have is average total cost is also there. We don't have marginal cost. Now let us draw marginal cost curve. No. Yes, this is marginal cost. Therefore, now you have, let us identify the equilibrium. In order to have equilibrium, marginal cost cut must cut the marginal revenue from below. So that point is equilibrium. So this point is equilibrium. This point is equilibrium. Here the demand function facing monopolist is as same as of the industry. Therefore the monopolist demand curve would be falling. A monopolist is like a perfectly perfectly competitive firm would always expect to have U-shaped cost curves. So the situation would be shown like in this figure. The equilibrium of a profit maximizing monopolist will be at that point where marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost and the marginal curve cuts the marginal revenue from below. If you observe this, the marginal revenue cuts the marginal cost cuts the marginal revenue from below. So this point and the place where marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. OP is the equilibrium price. OP is the equilibrium price and OQ is the equilibrium quantity. A firm makes profit represented by the area of rectangle PABC. So that is, let us change the pen to I to make you identify. Yes. This PABC, this particular rectangle is the profit position. This firm makes profit represented by the rectangle PABC. A monopolist could make profit both in short run and long run. She could end up with zero profit and could even incur loss in the short run. However, he must cover all variable costs, so his loss cannot be exceed to his total cost. So this is how the price and output are determined in a monopoly competition. Thank you.